Alright, what's up guys? Welcome to another Is It Worth Buying video. And in today's video, I will be talking on probably one of the best games making a comeback. It's one of those games where I'm like, man, if you would have asked me this 9 years ago when the game had originally released, because I was there, and I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of a backstory with this game before I get into the review, because nah, yeah, this game it had a little bit of an impact on me back in 2016 when it was releasing for the first time. But anyways, yeah, welcome to another Is It Worth Buying video. And in today's video, I'm gonna be talking on the game No Man's Sky. So yeah, getting into this backstory. So I remember when this game was coming out. I remember when people were talking about it. And yeah, I was like, and so at the time being, I had only had an Xbox. I didn't have did I have? I'm trying to think if I had a gaming PC. I don't think it was. I can't remember when exactly I had got my. I don't think. No, I didn't get. I don't think I had a gaming PC in 2016. I think if I did, it was later on that year. But still, though, it just would. I don't think the gaming PC that I had at the time, because it was either. I think it was a gaming PC that my friend had gave me. He let me buy his gaming PC off of him for $100. And so, no, but I was like, yeah, I don't think No Man's Sky would have ran properly on that gaming PC. I think that PC had like the bare minimum of like tech and stuff. So yeah, it was the game. It wouldn't have looked all that good. So anyways, so the game's coming out, and I'm like, man, and I just started working in Seattle, so I'm making good money, and I'm like, you know what? I don't have a PlayStation, but I should have a PlayStation. Last I was like, yeah, I did have the PlayStation 3, but I'm like, that was a couple of consoles ago. Like I had like, yeah, because I was like all throughout high school I played on the 360. Then I played on my then I ended up getting an Xbox One for Christmas like later on and stuff. And then yeah, I was playing on that, and I was like, yeah, the PlayStation 4, I'm like, I'm like I said, I'm making good money. I'm like, I should go out, get me a PlayStation 4 and get No Man's Sky. So anyways, yeah, got like the base model of the PlayStation 4, bought No Man's Sky, and I think I still have those videos up too of when I very first had played No Man's Sky. And I think, yeah, you guys could even see for yourself, like, I was kind of skeptical of the game because I didn't really know what to do, and I didn't really know what I was getting myself into. But I was like, still though, this game looks fun, so I'm going to keep it, But eventually, I realized that, yeah, like just paying attention to what other people were saying, I'm like, I really don't want to get too invested into this game and start like, coming across the same bugs and problems that other people are coming across. So I'm like, I'm gonna step away from this game. Stepped away from it, and then just throughout the years, it was like, you was just hearing like stuff about No Man's Sky here and there, like new updates and things like that. And then I think I can't remember what update it was, but they came out with an update where it just seemed like it changed the game. Like it was like, okay, now this game can start being in the conversations of it being a good game. So anyways, but still though, still like, I remember I did play a little bit of it, didn't really get that much into it and stuff. But yeah, here and there though, I would hear like updates of this game and things. So anyways, where is it at? So I recently acquired me an I was about to say a No Man's Switch. What am I talking about? But anyways, a Nintendo Switch too. Like there we go. They should. Ooh, that actually would. They did like a No Man's Sky like Switch or something. They should do that. They should have like covers and things that you can put over the Switch, and then yeah, they should have one where it's like No Man's Sky based and things. I would buy it. But anyway, see, that's how much of a fan I am of this game now, where it's like I'm out here talking about buying accessories for other stuff and things. But anyways, so I recently had acquired a Switch, seeing that No Man's Sky was on there, and I'm like, huh, wow, like, yeah, and because I hadn't really been playing on my the OLED Switch that I had, so I didn't really know too much about No Man's Sky being on Switch. But anyways, I seen it, and I'm like, okay, you know what, let me go ahead and get this game real quick, see what it's all about and stuff. And no, so it was funny because so on the Nintendo Switch 2, they have it where you can download like the Switch 2 upgrade, or yeah, upgrade and stuff, because they have it where it's like, if because No Man's Sky, it's still considered a Nintendo Switch 1 game. So I remember I started it up, bro. I played a little bit of it, and I'm like, I know that this ain't the visuals I seen in the TikTok videos I was watching. I'm like, what is this? this looks horrible. This looks all pixelated. It looks like a 2008 YouTube video. I'm like, nah, man. I'm like, don't do this. Don't have it where I get all hyped up for this game and stuff. Then went on a hunt. Like, I was hunting for this game on Switch. There was one GameStops out here in Washington that had it, and I'm like, man, like, cause there was no other stores that had it and stuff, and I wasn't trying to spend it, cause the thing is this, I didn't want to spend $59.99 on this game and then mess around and not like it and stuff. So anyways, seeing the store that had it for 30. I had like some GameStops like points and stuff, so I just went and bought those like coupon things. Ended up getting the game for $18. And then but yeah, then I was like, when I started playing it, I was like, oh yeah, that's right. There was that Switch 2 upgrade. So yeah, let me down that. Dramatic difference. Oh man, yeah, it went from a 2008 YouTube video to like a 2017 high production YouTube video. Like it looked a lot better, like it didn't look like it was going at like 240p or 480 quality and stuff. Like, nah, it looked like something of a modern day game and things. But anyways, no, but it was like, then the video, because I did post a video of one of the planets that they had me on, where it's like the plants were like lighting up and stuff. And yeah, I was like, man, the game, it looks nice on Switch. So I guess for somebody that's watching this for Switch purposes, yes, go ahead, and this is your sign, this is your wake up call. Please buy No Man's Sky. They have even, why does this, bro, I don't know why. It's like I get to doing a video and then I'm getting ready to say something. I'm like, wait a minute, let me stop myself, because I'm like, I don't know how many times I had to do numerous, not of this video, but then I had to do numerous takes of videos, because I start saying stuff and I'm like, I almost said No Man's Sky 2. I did, bro. They have even finished up stuff with No Man's Sky 1. When are they going to release it 2? I guess because I think that's what's running through my head, is that what would 2 be about? Like, 1 already seems like a big game. What could they possibly do if they decided there's like, oh, we're gonna do a No Man's Sky 2? Like, I guess, like, I don't know, maybe like human planets or something, and then like, planets with alien life, and then like, changing it up and things. I guess if there's stuff that they can't do in this game that they could possibly. So yeah, just a little idea. But anyways, but yeah, let's talk on like planets. Let's talk on like content in game and stuff. Cause yeah, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you guys. No Man's Sky, it's definitely a game worth buying on Switch, PlayStation, Xbox Game Pass. They actually have it on there, so I could have saved myself the money, but I still wanted to play it on Switch, just in case, if I'm like, okay, if I'm traveling somewhere, I do want to bring something to play. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna definitely bring my Switch, and see how that goes and things. But anyways, but yeah, overall though, I was all like, all right, I'm liking this game, but like throughout the years, just seeing the amount of content that's getting added into the game on top of the content that already was in the game. So when the game did very first come out, that was like a thing where they said how many planets that the game had, how long it would take for you to explore all of those planets and stuff. Because every time when I play this game, there's always a new area that I'm exploring. So like it's a area different from when I very first played this game, an area that like that's different from when like this like second, third, fourth, fifth time I played this game, and then just from the Switch playing it on, because like recently I have been playing it on my gaming PC through the Xbox Game Pass. And yeah, man, and like every area is different, so like, yeah, they have it where there was one, I think it was either a moon or a planet where it was like a bunch of different volcanoes. Then they also had like a moon where it was like mad cold, it was like negative 70 degrees. They got me on this planet where it'll have like radiation like storms and stuff. I'm telling you, man, like, No Man's Sky, it's one of those games. And so that's the dope thing about it, is that they have multiple different ways of playing this game. So you want to play it like on a crazy scare survival mode, you can do that. If you want to do some creative stuff, you can do that. Like, so like if you just want to just build and not really anything that you can possibly think of, if you just don't even want to build or do nothing, you just want to travel from planet to planet just exploring, you can do that. That's the dope thing about No Man's Sky, is that this is a game meant for everybody. Any and everybody can get into this game. And I'm like, man, and so recently, yeah, playing it on the Switch, now I'm like, well, I'm curious about how it runs on PC. Bro, I've been playing this game every day for like yeah, ever since I got the Switch 2 version. I think it was like last week or a couple of weeks. I think it was last week. But anyways, yeah, got it last week, and ever since then it's like I have been just playing nothing but No Man's Sky when I'm streaming. And I'll play it for a little bit and then might play another game, but I'm like, dang man, I want to play more of No Man's Sky. So yeah, No Man's Sky, it's one of those games where I'm like, I didn't expect this game to be as good as it is. And I think they just recently came out with an update where it's like now you could be like a mayor of a town, like of a settlement and things. Because so like they do have like so on top of like the alien life, like the wildlife and stuff, they do have like alien life, like aliens that you could communicate with. And then like throughout the game you're kind of learning their language so you can like understand them. But yeah, because they be speaking a foreign language and I'm like, bruh, I don't know what you're saying. So yeah, I am curious to see like what the future holds for No Man's Sky, and if this is like going to be it, or if they're going to do more things like human update, like yeah, human contact, where it's like you're coming across other humans, because it just seems like that the story, it could continue going on and stuff. And I think that I did hear something about like the game where it's still like generating areas. So like that's why, because hold on for a second, let's see if I can find that thing again where there's like how long will it take to fully explore No Man. So yeah, other people had looked this up too. They said it would take an unfathomable amount, I think I'm saying that word right, amount of time to fully explore No Man's Sky, as the game features a procedurally generated universe with over 18 quintillion planets. 18 quintillion. I think that's my first time ever saying that word, because I'm like, I've only went up to like trillions and stuff. It's far beyond that. Okay, so anyways, so even if you just want to take the time to explore a million planets, that's gonna take you some time. But no, so they said even if one were to spend only 1 second on each planet, it would take an estimated 585 billion. Okay, not like days, not even if it, yeah, if we talk at days, it's like there's not been one single person that's lived 585 billion days and things. But anyways, they're not going by days, they're not going by hours, seconds, minutes, none of that. 585 billion years, that's how long it would take you. And they say if you spend a second on each planet, bro, that's how long it would take you to fully explore all that. So I know people might be all like, oh, that's very overwhelming. Like, no, that's too much. It's like the thing is this, you can follow the story of the game. And yeah, they're not gonna have it where you gotta like, they'll have it where you gotta go to a few planets and stuff, but it's not like you have to like go and try to explore all these different planets. So there is a story that you follow, and I think eventually it just gets to a point where yeah, you're just kind of like, there is like a after game. So like after you beat the main story, I don't know how long, I think I looked online, they say it'll take you like 18 hours to beat the story and stuff, but they also do give out side missions. And then there's also missions that you can do for like, so if they want you to explore a cold planet, kill some wildlife, do this, do that, yeah, they have like a bunch of different things that you could do in the game. And then on top of that, there's like new updates that's actively coming out for this game. So I think like this last update was the settlement update, where you can like run a settlement and be a mayor of a town and stuff. Next update, yeah, it's probably gonna be something else crazy too. So but yeah, No Man's Sky, it's definitely a game worth buying and getting into. I slept on this game for years, and I do feel bad, but it's one of those games where I'm like, man, like I remember when it very first came out, and there was like, Steam had said that it doesn't matter how long you've have had this game or how long you've played it, if you want your money back, you very well could get your money back. Bruh, it's one of those games where it's like, I think people then dump, like, let's just look at some of the Steam reviews, not even just to read the reviews, but to just see like if there's people in there. And yeah, currently right now, I guess like, so July 26th, I don't know when exactly this video will come out, but the game is on sale. But you possibly can even go to like one of those like Steam key websites and get it for a cheaper price of things. But anyways, let's just see how many. So you got where like, yeah, everybody in the review section, they put well over 20 hours. There's like one where they just put 3.5 hours. but one guy put over 1,000 hours into the game. Let's see some other ones: 300, 1,419. Yeah, you have it. Then there's some people that they are giving out bad reviews, but I'm like, bruh, did you guys play this game when it very first came out? Oh, and so it's something where I'm like, I know people probably would ask that question too. Is it Steam Deck verified? If the game's on the Switch, it 100% is Steam Deck verified. That would confuse me if it was Steam, or if it was available on the Switch but it wasn't Steam Deck verified. So yeah, the game's been out for a while, and it plays good on the Switch. It doesn't look crazy. It looks roughly the same as it does like on console, or if you're playing it on PC and things. So yeah, man. But No Man's Sky, it's a solid game, but oh yeah, and that's why I was like, so it's on sale right now. Outside the sale, it is $59.99, but right now the sale has it for $23.99. And if you wanted to get it off of like one of those like Steam key websites, if you were playing it on PC, let's see how much it would cost a Steam key. Yeah, so there's one that I'm seeing where it's $18, another one where it's 19. G2A, hold on for a second, because I don't know. Yeah, it's an account. They don't have it where it's the game itself, but let's see how much it would cost like just for the game. So let's see, Steam, No Man's Sky Steam. Is this one of those like the Steam key? So yeah, okay, so it's the Steam key where well, I don't know why they got like an Xbox logo, but yeah, it's $24 on there. And I think it's like you can knock a couple of dollars off if you sign up for like the G2A plus situation and things. But yeah, man, no, it's No Man's Sky, it's one of those games where it's like, yeah, you would play this game and you would have the most amount of fun with it. And it does have multiplayer. So if you do want to play this game with some friends, very well could do that too, and you guys can make some memories out of this game. But anyways, yeah, with that being said, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe if you are new to the channel, and peace.